On a lighter note, it is not often that all three members of this podcast, Jeremy, Justin, and Jim, attend the film at the same time. We did have the pleasure of seeing it in IMAX, and we all went to the same screening. And just to bring you behind the scenes, Jeremy Gover, along with his son, myself, along with my son, enter the theater with the lights up and see that Justin Bradford is there with his wife way across on the other side of the theater.
If I'm in the center, that's not the other side. I was the center.
There were people in between us, though, so
There was
But still the center.
Visually, it was the other side.
It was a good bit of distance.
It would have taken a commitment to get over to you.
A commitment.
Yeah.
With the lights up and people not reclined back. A
yes.
commitment.
We both, I think, respectfully asked if you wanted to come over and join us.
And your answer was no.
No. That is not how it went down.
Yeah.
Mr. Gover
sure we're
asked, "What are you doing over there?" And I went, "It's a better seat."
And I was like, okay, that's fair.
And,
then I sat down.
That's truly what happened, because it was one in the middle, and I figured you might have been over there so Mogo would have easier access to the restroom if he needed it.
No, my issue was that we all agreed, I thought, that we would sit together.
There were seats next to me. You
Wait a
could have
minute.
come to me.
And so when we walk in, and you're already seated, like you didn't wait for us, for one. Second of all, you
Did not know how crowded it was in there.
okay, that's not my fault. So
You're the one that ordered something that take time to cook.
I needed food. Okay,
So popcorn doesn't take time to cook. It's right there. Popcorn's there.
I got popcorn too.
I know
Actually.
you did.
So we got our food. We walk in. Jimmy's waiting for us just fine. So I was like, oh,
I'm sending texts too saying I'm right here in the middle. Nobody replied, and then all of a sudden I see him stand up.
yeah. The point is that I thought we were all sitting together. So when I look over and you're in between people
There are plenty
in
of
the
seats
middle,
around.
I
There are plenty
admit
of
better
seats.
seat for sure. I said that's fair, but it was just a little bit like,
There were so many seats
you
around.
want to make out with your wife as opposed to
No,
Yeah,
I want to watch
we
an
actually-
IMAX film in the best seats possible.
We did announce to the theater that Justin was sitting with, I mean, you're basically a newlywed still, that you were sitting with your wife and you wanted to be alone so you guys could make out during the movie. We understand that.
Sorry, I pay attention during films.
to your wife, maybe.
No. She knows that I'd choose the film over her.
I'm just giving you my time. I honestly, that was where that's where the joking came from. Was that I thought we were just all sitting together, and so when I walk in and you're on the opposite side, I was
Well,
like, wait a minute, I guess not.
If Mr. Gover would have had his phone charged,
Okay.
then maybe we could have spoken after the movie.
Hey,
But
listen,
someone had to get to his car.
Look, the listeners don't need to know about all this.
Hey, you're going to bring it up? I'm going to bring it up. Mr. Gover probably needs like 8 power blocks if you could just send them to his P.O. box.
We're starting a GoFundMe.
Okay, for those who just heard that, Bradford has slammed his knee into the studio desk,
He's laughing and crying.
which
all
I
at the
like to
same
think is
time.
God's way of saying that's enough.
Yes.